Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of the 4 series that I have been doing in regards to skincare. The last 2, you guys, I hope you have checked it out, especially part 1, because this is an extension of part 1. So it would make much more sense if you could see part 1, which was about 22 affordable skincare products that are excellent for you and it works like luxury. It has that same beneficial factors just like the high-end ones. So I've got my notepads out here. I've got the products in front of me. I'm talking about the same products, maybe introducing 2 or 3, which I plan to do in the last series of my skincare, which is the high-end, the luxury skincare, like really expensive ones. But I have included most of the things that I showed you in part 1, okay? And I shall talk you through what needs to be applied in the morning, what needs to be applied in the evening. Before I start, I have to tell you that I'm not a professional dermatologist. If you have any sort of skin issues, I'm talking about acne or dry skin or psoriasis, whatever that you have, please seek professional help. People who are pregnant, stay away from salicylic acid, from retinol, from glycolic, all the acids. Please do not use it if you are trying for a baby or you are pregnant, okay? If you're trying for a baby, make sure you speak to a dermatologist or a doctor and take their permission on what to introduce in your skincare routine. But I also feel, I know I don't have crystal clear skin, I've said that before. I feel that people who suffer from acne scars, or whatever their skin issues are, people who are battling it, are better equipped to tell you exactly what skincare works, especially if you fall under the combination oily acne skin radar, okay? Now, when it comes to skincare, the biggest issue that I have seen a lot of bloggers do is apply too many skincare products. You do not need that. The moment you keep on layering too many skincare products, you're not getting the benefit of it, and at the same time, it's a complete waste of time and money, and you are doing more damage than good. I get really upset when I see people just layering on facial oils and then this and then that on top of facial oil, another facial oil. It makes no sense. And at the same time, when they do all of this unnecessary process while you're traveling in the flight, that is also something which actually doesn't make a bloody difference to your skin. So I'm just starting off by just answering a few questions about acids. Now, when you hear about things like acids, okay, you tend to get really scared and apprehensive. Believe me, I was also there in the same boat. But I understood that they are very gentle exfoliants for your skin, something that your skin really needs to take away that dead skin, to rejuvenate, and at the same time, you know, to give you that skin cell turnover, which is very important because it tends to slow down after you hit 30. Now, alpha hydroxy acids or AHA acids, it's got more of a water soluble in it, so it works on the surface of your skin, on the external source of your skin, and it is excellent for skin rejuvenation, skin cell turnover. If you're aging or if you have hit 30, in fact from the age of 28 onwards, you can introduce the AHA acids into your skincare routine. And when I say skincare, AHA is only meant to be applied at night because it's a little more of a stronger dosage. It is evening out your skin tone. And why I'm saying in the night, because since it is a little stronger, it can have a tendency of sensitizing your skin a little bit. And in the morning, you have to make sure that every time you put an AHA acids at night, you have to apply a sunscreen. Beta hydroxy acids or BHA, basically one of my favorite BHA is salicylic acid. I cannot emphasize on salicylic acid any more than I have already. If you are someone who's really acne prone, you need salicylic acid. It really gets into your skin, okay? It's not something that just stays on the surface. BHAs always gets into your skin and it really works on your pores at the same time, controlling that oil production, calming down those zits that are about to break out. And that is why salicylic acid is extremely important for people who are acne prone. And the best part about BHA is that you can apply it in the morning and at night because it's got that antibacterial property and it just controls that inflammation. So sometimes what I love to do is when I'm applying makeup, despite a breakout that I have right here, I apply a few drops of salicylic acid in my foundation and I apply that all over the face so that the foundation gives me the coverage, but at the same time it's working its magic on just reducing that inflammation. I can't recommend salicylic acid enough. I think it is very important for people who have even the tiniest breakout. Even if you don't have acne skin, I think it is great to have that salicylic acid in your skincare. I'm talking about the cupboard, in that little product box. Keep salicylic acid, because you never know, because it is great for back acne, it is great for chest acne, even if you have acne around your hip area or butt area, wherever that you have acne, even in the bikini line area, you can put salicylic acid out there, because it will have the tendency of just drying it down. Now I'm just going to brush through facial oils. There were a few questions whether facial oils or moisturizer. I think both are important depending on what your skin requirement is. I feel that the days that you apply facial oils, you do not need a moisturizer, and the day that you apply a night cream or a moisturizer, you do not need a facial oil. Mixing the two, and like I said, layering and layering is just making no sense to me, you guys. Facial oils come in different forms, okay? You can get the solid form, which is like a cleansing balm where you remove your makeup. You have facial oil that are just that plain organic facial oil, which to me is one of the best potent facial oils to be applied on the face. The more organic it is, without any fragrance infused, without anything mixed into it, the better it is for your skin. But the grapeseed oil, because it's so pure in its form, it's great for people with really dehydrated skin. I think if you are somebody who suffers from dry skin, please make sure that you take organic grapeseed oil, apply that on the face. The same thing goes for avocado oil as well, which is excellent for people with dry skin combination and oily skin. There is a rumor that people with acne cannot apply facial oils. It's an absolute myth. The moment I started applying facial oils on my face, I started realizing that my face started responding to that oils a lot more. The problem out here is people that have got breakouts, they tend to apply products that dry out the skin. Like salicylic acid has a habit of drying out your skin. So you need a oil or you need a moisturizer that will just hydrate the areas that can be really dry and patchy, that is caused by BHAs. Now I know many people who do not like facial oils. They love their moisturizer, they love their serum, but it all depends on skin requirements. My skin drinks up facial oil. It also loves moisturizer. So like I said, one day if I'm applying oil, the next day I'll apply a moisturizer. I also like facial oils that have a 2-in-1 factor, like this one, which will be explained in my last video, which I'm just going to briefly go through. This is the Sunday Dryly UFO oil that has got salicylic acid in the facial oil. So like I said, salicylic acid can be a little more stronger, but if it has like a cumin oil, there is so many beautiful factors in this oil, and when you apply that, not only does it hydrate, but it also works its magic in calming down my acne. So let's start off with the process of what I do in the morning. Okay, now I did explain as much as possible in my skincare ritual, my last video, part 2. In the morning, what you need is just a mild cleanser, and it can come in many forms. An exfoliant like a face wash that has got tiny granules in it, a Yumi turmeric that has got those tiny gritty granules. You can apply that in the night. I usually go for it in the night because it can really scrub away whatever makeup that I have around my nose area and dead skin basically, so I can layer my facial oil better on top of that. But in the morning, you don't need something as strong as that. You need a mild cleanser just to take away the previous night's facial oils and the dead skin and whatever dirt and grit and grime that you have carried from your pillow to your face. After that, what I apply is a hyaluronic serum. Now, I have explained about hyaluronic serum again and again. It is one of the most important skincare product that every girl requires, especially if you have hit 25 and above. You need it. The reason why I'm saying 25 onwards is because we live in an environment in a day right now where your skin tends to get really parched and dehydrated because there's a lot of toxic air outside. It's not pure air that we are experiencing, especially if you're living in the city. Like I showed in part 2, as soon as you wash your face, just pat dry gently. There has to be a little bit of dampness on your skin. Take few drops of hyaluronic serum, just apply it, pat it. Do not rub a hyaluronic serum, because especially if you have a hyaluronic serum from The Ordinary, you would have noticed that it is very, very thick. It tends to froth up. So applying a hyaluronic serum just by by gently dabbing it makes a world of a difference. Once it sets on your skin, you will see there's a little bit of tacky, sticky feeling. That is excellent. Just leave it on for about 2 minutes before you go on to the next process. Hyaluronic serum is excellent for people who have got dehydrated skin. In general, if you want to see your skin looking nice, youthful and plump, you need hyaluronic serum. Hyaluronic serum is not like an AHA acid that you can only apply at night. It is very mild, it's very gentle, so you can apply it in the morning and in the evening. I feel that hyaluronic sits very well on the face, and when you apply another serum on top of it, it acts like a beautiful magnet and it attracts it really well, retaining it on your skin even better. After applying 2 minutes of your hyaluronic serum, that's when you apply your potent vitamin C. Now, another product like hyaluronic serum that goes hand in hand is vitamin C, and you need vitamin C in your skincare routine. After the age of 28, like I said, you are prone to having hyperpigmentation, brown spots, you start to see crow feet, wrinkles, your skin process, especially when you hit 30, it starts to slow down. I'm talking about skin cell turnover. Vitamin C makes sure that, it kickstarts a lazy skin, and it makes sure that it evens out your skin tone, and especially for people who have got wrinkles at a very early age, deep set laugh lines, especially around here, and crow feet, vitamin C is excellent, and you need to apply vitamin C on your face, on the back of your hand, and on your neck. Over here in the UK, the INKEYLIST vitamin C is one of my favorite because of how light it is. For me, I love the ordinary vitamin C as well. I've been using it for a long time, but because I got the INKEYLIST, I thought of really giving this a try, and I've been enjoying this as well. In India, I believe NEEMLI as a brand makes fantastic hyaluronic serum and vitamin C. Not something that I have used it, but I've seen many bloggers talk about it. Vitamin C and hyaluronic goes hand in hand. Something about those two, it's a match made in heaven. Especially after you apply your hyaluronic, vitamin C tends to sit beautifully on top of hyaluronic. The reason why I don't apply it in the night anymore is because I started introducing AHA acids in my skincare routine. I also started using retinol. So what I do is I just apply my vitamin C, okay, I nicely massage it onto my skin, on my neck, on the back of my hand, and I let it sit for 5 minutes. People who have used the serum, the vitamin C serum, and the zinc, I'm talking about the sunscreen from INKEYLIST, have noticed that it starts to ball up, it starts to roll up. That's because you're layering it without waiting for it to settle on the skin, and that goes with all the products. Right after vitamin C, you have to apply a sunscreen. Wait for around 5 minutes, apply your sunscreen. Again, same areas, neck, face, back of the hand, because those are the 3 spots, especially your neck and the back of your hands, that shows your age basically. So you need a UV protectant, and you need something that is SPF 50 plus. The higher the SPF, the better it is for you. Wait for around another 5 minutes, let it settle well. Then you go on with your makeup. You can apply your facial oil, you can apply your primer with facial oil. Most of the time I apply Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream because it's got an extra SPF, and it also acts like a wonderful primer, and at the same time it just, wherever my skin is feeling a little parched and dehydrated, it tends to just work its magic. And that cream from Charlotte Tilbury is truly magical. All will be explained in my last video. That is your morning skincare routine. You do not need anything else after that. Throughout the day, after every 3-4 hours, you can touch up on your sunscreen, which is very, very important. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, that is very important, you guys, because what tends to happen is your skin is getting sensitive with the acids that you have used in the previous night. Even if you're indoors, you're looking at your mobile, it's blue light that is hitting your skin. Sunscreen application always needs to be done after every 4 hours, and of course once the sun sets, you really don't require, do you? So now let's go on with the night skincare routine. I spoke about exfoliants, okay, and exfoliants is a face wash that has got granule, or a baking soda from Biore, which I explained, or the liquid peel from the Body Shop. And I also spoke about this one. I'm talking about the peeling solution from The Ordinary. These are 4 exfoliants which are fantastic for your skin. And when it comes to strong exfoliants, you do not need to apply it every day. Make sure that it's only done twice a week. I choose a Friday and a Sunday. On Sundays, I apply this liquid peeling solution from The Ordinary because it's got AHA and BHA. So basically, it's like an acid, and it's the strongest exfoliant I have ever come across. So if you have sensitive skin, please make sure you test this one out because it has a tendency of burning your skin. And burning as in, it's not too much, but it does sting your skin. Make sure that any active acne or any bruise, do not apply on that because guys, you'll go through hell and back. Apply this on clean, dry skin. It shouldn't be wet, not more than 10 minutes. When you apply this, like I said, leave the eye area, leave it on for around 10 minutes, wipe it off, and right after this, you do not need to apply any other strong vitamin, or you don't need to put retinol, nothing. You should just leave your face alone. Because of the acids, it's already sensitized your skin a lot more, and overdoing it with a retinol is just going to give your skin more damage. It's going to provide more damage than good. So right after this, I only apply a facial oil because it will hydrate my skin at the same time giving me more benefits, either a facial oil or a moisturizer. Now when it comes to a face wash exfoliant that has got gritty and granules, you only need to do that maybe twice a week because you don't have to go aggressively on taking away those dead skins from your face every now and then. Don't overdo things. So at night, this is how I apply the products. I always take a facial oil in the solid form, and that's a cleansing balm. The chamomile butter cleansing balm, I have explained it so many times. It's one of the best makeup remover cleansing balm I have ever come across. It's cheap, it's cruelty free, it is fantastic, extremely mild, great for people with sensitive skin, and you just massage it on the face really well and take a damp cloth and take out everything away from your face. You want to double cleanse with this, also you can do it. You can apply it, reapply it again, massage it, take a damp cloth and just, or a muslin cloth, cotton pad, make sure that it is damp, and you take out your makeup and you will see how much of dirt and all that makeup melts away beautifully. When it comes to cleansing balm or solid forms of oils, please do not put coconut oil. I know coconut oil is like excellent for your hair, for your body, for removing eye makeup, but applying it on the face, it just has a tendency of clogging the pores and it will do you more harm than good. And right after that, you apply your face wash. The face wash could be the gritty or the granule one, depending on what your skin requires. Maybe on a Monday you can use the gritty one. You want a very mild one which you have used in the morning. Again, massage it really well on the neck, on your face, and then wash it off, pat dry, and then you can apply your toner. Now, whether you have acids, AHA, BHA, whatever, A, B, C, D kind of a vitamin, it doesn't matter. What really goes hand in hand is the double cleanse and a toner. These three steps are very, very important for everybody. The toner can be of your choice completely. It can be a very mild toner like the green tea one from Plum Cosmetics, or it could be the ordinary glycolic toner. Now, this is an AHA, all right? This is AHA, so it's an acid basically. So when you put an acid, an active acid on your face, glycolic has a tendency of just thinning down your skin a little bit, making it a lot more sensitive. That's what AHA does. And this is a fantastic toner. Glycolic from The Ordinary as well as Pixie Beauty. Those are two of the glycolic toners that have reached a cult status. And it is really, really nice. Smells terrible. Okay, it's got a slight ting to it, but you only need to apply this once a week or max twice a week, depending on your skin requirement. Like, I would slowly, gradually introduce AHAs and BHAs very gradually into my skincare if you're not sure about it. Maybe start off with once a week and then maximum go twice a week. Now, twice a week when I apply this toner, right after that, I only apply a facial oil. You do not need retinol, you do not need retinoid, you do not need any other vitamin to go along with it. Just stay the hell away from it because you don't want your skin to be even more sensitive. So the days I'm using the Plum toner, the green tea toner, that's when I put my retinoid, or I could put other vitamins and I can just layer it up, okay? In my affordable one, I did not speak about retinol, okay? And that's because I use the Murad one, which is my favorite brand when it comes to retinol. With retinol, I do tend to go for a branded one because I haven't found an affordable one that would give me the same benefits like the expensive one. Though I've been hearing good things about the Ordinary one. My mom uses the retinol from Ordinary. So when you apply retinol, it is very, very important for you to introduce retinol for people who are 30 plus. And it's not something that you need to apply every day. Every alternate day, make sure you apply retinol. What retinol does is it rejuvenates your skin like no other product. When it comes to serum and facial oils, right after my toner, I like to mix and match. So every alternate day, I like to go about with my facial oil, a different oil, a different serum. Basically, it's like a shampoo that works on your hair and your scalp. When you tend to stick on to that same shampoo and conditioner, you will see your hair and your scalp is getting used to that product and it becomes dull. The moment you switch your products, you'll see your hair it has a lot more life. It's the same thing with your skin as well. So I always like to surprise my skin with a new serum, with a new facial oil. And the oil that I would choose is a rose organic, the rose oil, or I would go for a grapeseed oil. A little more stronger, a little more potent, a little more organic. And that's about it, guys. That's the end of my skincare routine. I'll apply a lip balm. I will just apply a DIY eye cream because when it comes to the eye area, I do not like to apply chemicals around my eye. Now, the days that I apply a normal toner, that's when I put this ascorbate, such a long name, can't pronounce it, but it's basically a vitamin C derivative in vitamin F. So it's got such beautiful ingredients in this, and this oil is light. It is beautifully light. I just apply that on my face, okay? It just sinks in. It is not a thick facial oil, you guys. Especially if you're a city girl, you really require this. It's extremely light, melts away, and right after that, I will apply a moisturizer because of how light the oil is. When I apply a thick oil, I don't put a moisturizer. The two moisturizers that I absolutely have been loving, is the Moistful Collagen Moisturizer, which is a thick cream from Etude House. This is a deep cream, something that every girl who suffers from dry skin, dehydrated skin requires. And another one is the Magic Cream from Charlotte Tilbury. The last step before going to bed is when I apply salicylic acid. When I feel that I have tiny bumps coming up, or I feel there's an acne that is going to show its ugly head the next day, I will apply the salicylic acid right on top of it. Just take the dropper, apply on top of that, spot treat it, and go to bed. I know this is going to be the longest video I have ever made, but I hope I have made it much more clear for you. And if you're new to Ordinary, there are a few of the products which I will tell you which are excellent. One is definitely a must buy, that's the peeling solution. Another must have from the Ordinary is the hyaluronic acid. Now I have the one from Makeup Revolution as well, which is much more lighter, but I still reach out for this one because I do feel my skin plumping up a lot more with this. The third must-have from the Ordinary is this ascorbate vitamin F, a beautiful light facial oil which you apply only during nighttime. Let it rest on your skin, let it marinate into your skin for about 5 minutes, massage it really well. I've seen a huge difference, and like I said, this is beautiful. The fourth one from the Ordinary is the salicylic acid, which I would ask you to get it if you have really bad hardcore cystic acne that is not calming down despite whatever salicylic acid out there that you have. And the last one is 100% organic cold pressed rosehip oil, which is fantastic. Smells terrible, but because it's got no fragrance infused in it, it's of its highest and purest form. The Ordinary also has another bestseller called the niacinamide, which is very, very good in minimizing the pores. And if you have excessive oil secretion or you have really open pores here, niacinamide will really help. Niacinamide also helps in enhancing your complexion at the same time. That is my breakdown. If you have any other questions regarding any of the products that I have in hand, not something new which I have not heard of, then please leave it in the description bar and I shall answer to the best of my ability like I did in the part 1. Thank you so much for showing me all the love in the part 1 video, and I hope you'll do the same in this video as well. I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.